There's a lot of discussion going between ICSI and Acro community, and if a pilot can't devote the time to train Acro regularly or do civs regularly, and civ once a year is not quite enough, what would be the 3 main maneuvers, 3 to 5, that you can train from Acro world to make your cross-country flying safer?
Definitely the number 1 would be stalls. That would be, I think, really important for cross-country pilots. For a leisure pilot, it's not that important, but for a cross-country pilot, it's really important because you need to know your stall point, because you might encounter it on a really strong day where you are on the lee side. You might stall your wing because you are on the lee of a thermal or anything else, and this is really important to know your stall point and know how to react. Also, you are often tired, you can make mistakes, and this also can lead to a stall. Secondary, you can get cravat, so you might need a stall to reopen your cravat. So the stall is the primary acro maneuver that you need to learn as a cross-country pilot. Secondary, I would say that it's the spin as well. So the spin is super important because it's kind of the same as a stall. You might enter a spin by doing a mistake, you might enter a spin by being in rough conditions and doing a mistake, or you might need a spin to undo a cravat. So I think, yeah, the spin is a second best acro maneuver for a cross-country pilot. And as a third option, I would put it in a kind of box together. It's wing over, pitch pendle, wing over and pitch pendle together, because that is what we encounter every day in flying. So you need to master them, and the best you master them, the better cross-country pilot you will be to handle your wing in different conditions. But you don't need to master them like an acro pilot, you need to practice them. That's why I put them in third position, because you should practice them whoever you are, but mastering them is a better option.
For the same maneuvers, how much work can you do on the ground during ground handling?
For ground handling, well, for stall and spins, ground handling can help because you can feel your stall point and your spinning point on the ground, doing ground spins or doing backfly on the ground, although it's not exactly the same. And for wing overs and pitch, it's really hard to practice them on the ground. But you have a lot of other stuff that you can practice on the ground, like trying to control your wing, doing tip touch on the ground, and running with your wing, which will teach you some technical fineness, so you will just find dexterity in your flying and in your technical handling, and it will kind of make you a better pilot in the air. If you are able to perform very well on the ground, you will feel a lot more stuff in the air than a normal pilot would.